Trader man, I had water. Fuck up, that boy a bimbo.
All right, what up? So this is going to be a pretty sporadic video. I'm going to be going all over the place, but I'll just start first with my new Cajun Gun Works stuff. So ordered a recoil spring and a guide rod from Cajun Gun Works. Originally, I just ordered the guide rod, the stainless steel, and while I was on the website, or I was just going to order the guide rod, and while I was on the website, I was like, man, I may as well pick up a factory weight recoil spring. And if my thinking is correct, I think Cajun Gun Works uses some better material than the factory CZ stuff on their spring. So even though this is a factory weight spring, 16 pounds, I think my math is right on that. My math, just me, my research is right on that. I'm pretty sure this is a factory replacement. You can get a 14-pound spring, but I don't want to, you know, I just want factory reliability, essentially. I'm going to take this light off to do this, and I need to clear this gun as well. So let's see. And just because I don't trust just racking it, you'll see down in there, there's nothing in there. Decock, and I'm going to set this mag over to the side. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this like I normally do. You know, I'm going to line the line up. And while I was there, in hindsight, I should have gone ahead and ordered the one-piece version of this. This is actually a two-piece design from CZ, and Cajun Gun Works makes an exact replica of this, but in a single piece of steel that's a stronger steel. So I just like the idea of making my gun as robust as I can in as many different ways as I can. So I feel like that helps improve reliability in general. Obviously, it's like, you know, thought of you're making it less reliable the more you modify it, but I think there are certain things on certain guns that you can definitely do that make it more reliable. So I don't know, this spring is definitely a different material. It's definitely a lot thicker than this factory spring right here, and here's going to be just a comparison between the two. I mean, you see me pulling it out, and honestly, if YouTube wants to do something about me taking this gun apart on camera, which I really didn't even do, whatever, fucking. So this is the main reason I wanted a new guide rod. You can see that's not in a straight line, and I'm sure this is probably common. I mean, this is pretty easy to bend, but I just didn't like that. And let's see, let me feel, they're about the same height. The Cajun Gun Works is a little longer, but it also is brand new and a little thicker. I don't know, they feel about the same, but oh man, I'm getting cat hair all over this shit. They feel about the same, but you know, it's hard to tell really. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here now, and let me see. This is actually, I'm going to have to take this off camera to line this up and make sure I'm not going to shoot this thing across the room like I did the first time I did this. Oh man, that already looks so much better. That's awesome. And let's see. I don't know why I'm taking it off camera. Like, it doesn't make a difference. I don't make money off these videos, and even if they were to, like, I mean, who's watching these? Like, if I got a YouTube manual reviewer, that's actually kind of exciting. Like, if I got a video that got taken down for like breaking community guidelines, like, honestly, I'd be kind of excited. Like, wow, they're paying attention to me. That's insane. Because I mean, I feel like, you know, when you're such a small channel, it's not, you know, very common to get like a manual reviewer or anything like that. So oh fuck, I'm about to knock my shit over. But damn, let me see if I can get this in here. These are always such a pain in the dick at first. All right, am I lined up? Oh my god. if I'm doing something wrong and you know, somebody calls me out in the comments, I'm gonna feel really fucking dumb. I know I'm not, but all right. Maybe that feels heavier, maybe. But I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, that's right. That sure as hell looks a lot better to me. That stainless steel guide rod in there. But yeah. Seems like it works just fine. This one actually may stick out a little more than the factory one, but I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna go ahead and take these and just put them back in the bags. So that's a stainless steel rod, and oh fuck, sorry. I went to to my buddy's shop in Jacksonville tonight, Jacksonville, Florida, and went and ate at this place called Super Saiyan, like soup or Saiyan, and it's like an anime ramen bar kind of deal. And I ate entirely too much. Didn't even eat ramen. Just ate a like a rice bowl and some other stuff. It was really good, but it's fucking me up right now. I'm paying for it, so that's apologies and for the, you know, in advance for that. Anyway, okay. I'm getting all over the place. I said this was going to be a sporadic video, but I'm going to try and like kind of center myself, focus a little bit more. So, so yeah, you saw it. You see the Cajun Gun Works stuff in there. It seems like it works pretty good. I guess it feels the same weight. Like I said, it's maybe sticks out a little further, if anything. And I actually installed my plastic one the other day and had it sticking out a little bit further, and that was just because it was sitting too far down or too far up in the slide, one way or the other. And in hindsight, I'm going to check this. I'm not going to check it in the video right now, but I'm going to take this back apart and make sure that's seated in the right spot, and that it's actually supposed to stick out a little bit more like that, which, you know, that seems fine. That seems right. But yeah, already it looks way better. They had a black one. It's a little bit more. I think the stainless looks good. That kind of shows off like, yeah, I've got the stainless. I've got the metal guide rod in there. It's not no cheap plastic OEM shit. So, but yeah, I love this gun a lot. I've been carrying it every day. I run the TLR1 on it. I have the TLR1 on my Glock right now because I was carrying it to Jacksonville because, you know, reasons. And so I've got the Surefire on here. It looks super goofy, but I think with a red dot, kind of bring it together. Also, I'll be running the TLR7A on this anyway. So, all right, I'm going to set this to the side and kind of show you guys something else I was working on today. So my girlfriend is getting a gun for Christmas, which, you know, it's probably not her first choice of a present, but I'm going to find any excuse I can to build another gun. And so, including Christmas for my girlfriend, but she's getting all kinds of other shit too. But this is just going to be one of the big presents that I get her. And I got her a 22 like a year ago for her birthday or Christmas. I can't remember which, and didn't realize that she had some more experience with pistols than I realized. She shot my P365 so well that there was no point in getting her a 22 or starting her off with a 22. It was actually a Glock 44 I bought from a buddy, but I digress. Fast forward to this year, I'm getting her a 9mm. So I was going to get a P10C, have it sent off to Wager, and slide cut, Cerakote, everything. I kind of discreetly asked her what color she'd like, and she said bronze, yada yada. Long story short, I ended up backing out of the sale of this gun to just go ahead and put all of that you know, effort and all those mods that I was going to put on that P10C into this and just give her the Dagger. So I had a guy that had a $100 deposit on this, and, you know, it was taking him a while to get me the rest of the money. And I had this idea, and I didn't think it was going to bother him too much, and it definitely didn't. He's a coworker of mine. He's a really nice guy. And I kind of figured that he wouldn't mind. It's, you know, he wasn't in a rush to buy the gun in the first place. And I was selling it to him for $300 with the stipple job and kind of a worn-in barrel. I vetted this gun. It shoots great. Glock mag, undercut. So I felt like it was pretty fair for $300. That's about market value for this gun if you were to buy it. I mean, it was bare too. No optic or light. But with the stipple job, I feel like I did a pretty damn good job. Good enough to at least not compromise how much. And maybe it doesn't add any value, but I don't think it takes away any value with the quality of work I did. in my opinion. You know, I'm trying to, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I did a good job, and he was willing to pay for it. I don't think it was a bad deal at all. This gun's only got a few hundred rounds through it, just enough to vet it. So, like I said, I digress. Ended up telling him, you know, I think I'm going to give you your deposit back for the gun. He said that's fine. So I did that, and I bought a TLR7 and a Holosun 407 A3 for this thing. And I've actually just ordered a OEM Glock extended slide release, because if you have a Dagger, you know the OEM ones fucking blow. And of course the Glock mag. And yeah, this turned out really fucking nice. This is the barrel out of my FDE one. I replaced that barrel. I piecemealed both of these daggers together. So it's kind of, you know, one of those things where I've moved parts around and I finally come up with a configuration that I'm going to keep. And just to give you a side-by-side of these two, because they complement each other so well, pull out this one. Man, it doesn't get much better than that, if you ask me. Hopefully the video is doing it justice, but you've got like kind of a full-size version and a compact version, like a fully full-size and a fully compact. Yeah, I think they, like I said, I think they complement each other really well. You've got a full-size grip with an extended magazine. You've got a threaded barrel with a comp on it, a full-size weapon light, and the red dot. And on this one, you've got a compact frame, a flush fit barrel, or flush fit mag, a flush fit TLR7, and then an optic as well. So, man, I really just think these complement each other very well. Even the colors, I definitely kind of burnt the grip on the FDE one. There's a couple spots on the gray, but it ended up overall turning out a lot better, I think, than the FDE. But despite that, both double undercut, both stippled, man, both just totally pimped out, dressed up as much as they can be. Not as much as they can be, but you know, pretty much. They're wearing all the clothes that they can wear. And I love it. I love it. And this TLR7, man, I'm fucking up tonight. This Holosun, this 407 A3 so far seems like it's going to do just fine. It's literally the 407 without the solar, and I'm not mad at it at all. So there's your 407 A3, yeah, and your 507C. And I've got to re-zero this but when I got back off the range with this after zeroing it and the gun cooled off, I guess, the screw shrank up and this was loose again. So I guess I didn't Loctite it enough last time. Just installed this one, torqued those down with Loctite. That's going to be on this gun forever. So I'll never have to take this off. I took this off to mount the RMR to it, and after I had mounted it the first time I mounted it, it was fine. It didn't come loose. I had it zeroed, but then when I took it off to put the RMR on here and then put this one back, I didn't re-Loctite it as good as I should have. So that's why that's coming loose. But this one should be good. It's married to the slide for life, more or less. I don't think my girlfriend's going to change anything about this gun. I wouldn't. I think before I give it to her, I'm obviously going to put the extended slide or extended mag release on there, and I think I'm going to put a OEM Glock Striker in here just for peace of mind. But after that, it's going to be what it is. It's going to live its life and, you know, serve its purpose well. Hopefully, never get used in any kind of self-defense situation. But you know, it'll be there. It'll be something that she knows where it is. She knows it's loaded, and she knows she can grab it instead of running to my side of the bed and kind of hoping and praying that I left her a loaded gun in there, which I do every day. But, you know, sometimes there's a couple in that nightstand, and, you know, maybe one's loaded and one's not. I'd like for her to have something that she can go to on her own. All right, so where am I even going with this video? Just kind of telling you about the Cajun Gun Works stuff. I'm doing this recap for me more than anything else. I've got a clip from my buddy's car I'm going to throw into from the trip tonight. He just got it running, or he just got it put on a E85, and man, that thing is fucking sweet. He's making like low 400s with it, which is crazy because I don't think he really wanted to break the 400 mark, but his tuner, you know, worked some magic and got him up over that number. And let me stop that real quick. Fuck, let me back out of that. Okay. Yeah, so, man, where am I going with this video? What am I doing? There's more I wanted to talk about. The Dagger, plural, and the CZP-01. What else did I want to talk about in this video? Oh yeah, I want to go over some of. I want to do kind of a Bobby Dynamite thing, and don't mind this filthy iPad. This thing just floats around the house, and for whatever reason, our cats love to walk on it. So I can't believe it's still working. We'll go to my most recent video about the Dagger comp, and man, it's been a great comp so far. Just gonna kind of go through these few comments on this video, kind of Bobby Dynamite style. Zuli IRL. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This is a guy over from Reddit. He commented and ended up subscribing to me because he wanted to see this review of this comp. So he said, let's freaking go. Yes, bro, I know, same. I was so excited for my first comp to be a success. I was really cool that I was able to run all the different ammos I wanted to through it. Super exciting. Enjoying the channel. Any plans for rifles? Blank forward 777. Yes, I definitely want to. Yeah, I replied to all these already. So basically, yeah, I'd love to build a 300 blackout or a PCC, and more likely a 300 blackout. I think it's just a more capable round. But you know, PCCs are growing on me. I like consolidating all of your stuff to shoot one round. So if you had like an FPC, Smith & Wesson FPC in your car, and a 9mm handgun, the FPC, especially if you have like a Smith & Wesson M&P pistol, your FPC and your pistol are going to take the same mags. The FPC can store 2 extended mags in the stock and then 1 in the grip. So that's a lot of firepower you can swap between guns, and a lot of ammo that's compatible. So I think that's a great idea. It's kind of grown on me that way. But I also mentioned I'd love to build out my my Howa. I have a Howa 1500 and a Ruger 1022. We just got some MDT stocks in at work the other day, and I was super excited to get my hands on one of those because I've seen them and I've kind of heard about them. But man, it's super high quality, and the MDT stock, the ORYX, something like that, the Oryx by MDT, you can buy for a Howa 1500 or 1022, and it's the same price. It's like low 400s for that thing, and they had a sale the other day that was actually sub $400. So I don't know how often they do sales like that, but if I were to catch one of those, that'd be really cool. Can't decide if I want to do my 1022 or my Howa first. Probably my 1022 because that stock is kind of heavy, and if I do go hunting with my Howa, I don't really want to lug that thing around. Also, the 1022 is kind of modified already. It's got a fluted and threaded barrel. It's a really cool gun, and it was something that both of them were actually something my dad had handed down to me. So it'd be really cool to get some work done on those. Either one. Probably the 1022 though, because I'd really like to get a suppressor for that as well. I think that would be a really cool gun. The barrel, the MDT chassis, and the suppressor. Yeah. So let's go back and, if I remember how to work YouTube here. Yeah, where did I find this compensator for $50? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I got kind of lucky. I didn't even know they existed, and when I went on their site, they had them for 50% off. So it was $50, and it says down in the below the in the specifications or whatever that the reason they were on sale is because of inconsistencies with PSA's barrel length on their threaded barrel, so they couldn't guarantee you a good fit, which this one's actually, you're not really supposed to have that gap there at the bottom. It's supposed to fit a little more flush, but I'm not mad at it. And so I don't know if they'll make another run of those or not. Honestly, they might redesign it to make it a more universal fit. Maybe they'll just remake these and keep that disclaimer there at the bottom. I have no idea, but yeah, I got it for 50% off, and yeah, just must have caught it at just the right time. That is, user VO1FH1YN6V. Wow, you sound like a bot if I've ever fucking seen one. But and then James Payne 9313. Also, yeah, I can't find them on their site. Any of this, I don't know, man. Hopefully they restock them. It's a good comp. It works really well. Fuck, I keep going back the wrong way. And yeah, Zuli IRL again. Man, I'm glad you got that piece. It's looking so good. And I'm so stoked that comp was excellent. Cannot wait for mine to arrive. Definitely get it while they're hot. Everybody on Reddit is going crazy about them and buying them in bunches. Yeah. So I don't know if I was the first one to bring it to Reddit. I was the first one to see posts about it on Reddit. I just happened to look at PMM's site, and they had them. So, but yeah, Zuli IRL, sick that you got one and were able to order one before they sold out. I knew they'd sell out fast. I mean, $50 and it threads right on it. It's kind of a no-brainer if you have a Dagger. Man, talk about a quality part for a budget-friendly price. You know, you can't beat that $50 for a PMM comp. You know, their barrel and comp combos go for right at $400 easily for their JT, CC, whatever comp for the P365 and the Glock 19. So that's good hardware for the money. And yeah, so that's all for that video. Let me go back. I'll go back to let's see what else we got. We got some comments on this one too, just so I can get you know, some more people in here. Maverick Mayhem 3745, what's up, bro? This dude's always commenting and liking my videos and watching my stuff. Hey dude, shout out. You're awesome. Your channel's great too, bro. Like, love it. Oh yeah, he's talking about when I just ripped this shit open. Yeah, dude, I don't ever think about an actual unboxing video. It's just, you know, I tried to kind of save the experience but for the camera, but yeah, it's never gonna really happen. I'm gonna open it before I get the camera out. Yeah, can't expect too much. It was $50. Yeah, and you know, PMM had that disclaimer there at the bottom. So what didn't have my hopes up, but was pleasantly surprised. Oh yeah, and the sticker that PMM sent confused the fuck out of me because I haven't seen Silence of the Lambs or what else was it? Clerks too. Jay and Silent Bob or something. My girlfriend said that she thinks that's what it's from, but some people are saying Silence of the Lambs. I have no fucking idea. But let's see what else, and I'll go back to this one as well. All right, so I don't get many comments on my shit. Yeah, so Big Hero C, P10F is better polymer version of the SP01 in my humble opinion, and I adore the P09. Yeah, the P09 is awesome. I love that gun. And you know, the P10F is a pretty cool gun, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you, man. I think the SP01 is better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so metal frames are the shit. I also just like double action, single action a little bit better. Fuck, how many times am I gonna do that? And then let's see, Island Prepper 1. I have a CZ75 SP01. I don't regret the purchase. The only thing I'm doing is having it milled and changing the grips. Yeah, for sure. That's pretty much all I'm going to do to my P01 off the bat. I do want to send it off to Cajun Gun Works, but at first, you know, I'm just changing the grips. I've got some VZ grips coming for it, some G10 grips. I didn't get lock because, man, I'll talk about that in the video when the grips actually come in, and then I'm going to have it sent off to Wager and milled up. And after I do that, live with it for a little while, then I will send it off to Cajun Gun Works. But I want to get, you know, the basic stuff done first, you know, kind of like I have these guns and my Glock set up. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to cut it off here because this video is getting way too long, and I think my battery's going to die on my phone soon. Let's see, I'm at 28%, so it's not as bad as I thought. But yeah, there's a little overview for you of the Dagger with the TLR7A on it. And kind of a first impressions of the Holosun 407A3. I think this might be my new go-to dot. I think it's really a good bang for your buck. Yeah, the footprint is fine. Is it wider than the 507? No, they're the same width. They're the exact same dimensions, actually. One just has the solar and options for the reticle, and this one doesn't. So, but man, what a great option for the Dagger. All of you that are buying Daggers, and I'm not going to put an expensive red dot on my Dagger, yada, yada, yada. And you're buying these fucking super cheap, like, sight mark bullshit red dots because it's a cheap gun. It needs a cheap optic. Here's your fucking cheap optic. These go on sale. Gear Runner posted a video of one of these, like, months, maybe even years ago, and was buying these he bought it on sale for $169. Come the fuck on, guys. This was $199, not on sale. This is what you need to get for your Dagger. This is what you fucking need. This setup right here is what you need for the Dagger. This or this. You don't need to run a comp if you don't want to, but get the 407 A3 get you a TLR7 or a TLR1 HL. All these people that post on Reddit and go, hey, what's a good light to get? What's a good light to get? Like, do your research. You'll figure it out. Go watch Works video, Works Holsters video. Oh man, excuse me. And you know, see for yourself why an Olight may not be the best option. As far as pistol lights go, can't really speak for their rifle lights, but as far as their pistol lights go, Works Holsters does a pretty comprehensive video about it, and I'm totally on board with the Streamlights and the Surefires. Honestly, at the end of the day, I really think, and I hate to say this, the TLR1 HL is a better light overall than the X300. But if I'm picking one, it's going to be this one still. Call me an idiot all you want, but it looks better. And it fucking says Surefire on it. I'm kidding, but not really. I mean, I think it looks so much better, and it's just tried and true. It's been tested, so where am I going with this? Rambling on, but all right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. That's just kind of a quick overview of everything I've got going on right now, so we'll wait on the next batch of parts to come in for this, which is going to be the grips,